So when it was first kind of came to you that you could voice the Grinch, what was your instant reaction to that? Was it a straight up yes?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I knew of the book, and I don't know whether it was from childhood, but it was very much there in my head. And so I knew what the character was. And then they showed me some artwork, and I met with the creative team, and obviously Illumination's back catalogue speaks for itself. So I thought I'm in very good hands. They do popular family entertainment with great wit and charm and intelligence and success as well. I mean, they're really good at what they do. So it didn't take me a heartbeat to say yes. It was great. And then I went in and I met them, and they said, and we just love the way you speak. I went, oh, that's sweet. And we'd just love you to speak like that for the Grinch. I went, that's not so great. He's a very American character. So I think I was flattered, because I thought, what is it about me that's Grinchy that they know, which was not flattering necessarily, but or is it that I'm capable of? And then when they said English accent, I thought, yeah, I've played a few slightly socially awkward outsiders before. You could get quite angry. I thought, it can't be that guy in green. It's got to be something very Seussian, very American.
You're a mean one, mister.
And for so many kids, your voice is forever going to be that of the Grinch. So are you kind of looking forward to
responsibility? Well, yeah, having a bit of fun with it.
Fun out of it, yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go up to people behind them maybe and just sort of freak them out at children's parties. I really hadn't thought of that until now. Thank you.
You're going to have a great Christmas now doing that type of.
No.
As Christmas does approach, though, do you have any Grinch-like qualities, or are you someone who embraces it like full on?
I embrace as much of it as I get to embrace. I've been lucky to be working a lot at this time of year, so that often leads up to Christmas. It has for the past couple of years. So I love the bursts of songs that would probably get pretty irritating even before lunch if I worked in retail on the first day of Christmas, let alone on the 20th day of Christmas. Yeah, so I don't have to endure the overload of it, so I don't get Grinchy about. I get Grinchy about packaging, actually.
Okay.
Plastic and the needless amount of packaging that we have grown accustomed and addicted to for convenience sake, and that is my kind of grumble. Get me behind the wheel of a car. I think anyone gets Grinchy when they're behind a wheel of a car.
Oh, completely.
Not necessarily Christmas related, but it is
it's
a Grinchy.
All year round.
It's all, yeah,
all
that's
year
not
round.
seasonal, exactly. I'm trying to think what else. No, I kind of love it all. I really do. I really enjoy it.
The most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, it is.
Today, we will do mean things, and we will do them in style. Oh, hello. Happy holidays. What's this?
Excuse me, are you getting that?
No.
Do you think that there's an important story in The Grinch that's even more relevant today or important to share with a new audience who might not have seen the ones before?
Yeah, very much so. I think, that sort of central theme, that sort of Scrooge journey he goes on from someone who's an outsider, who's lonely and angry and full of spite and hate and doesn't know how to love because he hasn't been loved, or he's had his heart broken, or he's been upset. In the case of this character, he's an orphan, and so Christmas triggers horrible memories of being on his own, not sharing everything else that the Who's, who are practically high on Christmas. I mean, it's like living in a crazy Christmas market, that place. They all belong to one another through community and family, and he's never been given that as an orphan. So once you see that, and you see that it's really the journey of a man from, or a creature, a Grinch, from isolation and fear and anger and hate to apologising, being accepted, and love and kindness, that's a good thing to put out in the world, I think.
Next, I'm promoting you. You will guide my sleigh tonight.
When you do voice work like this, do you get such a sense of wonder, more so than with your live action things, when you see it all come together?
Oh yeah, that's exactly how I'd put it. I wish I had thought of putting it like that in previous answers. No, you're right, because you're so sort of peripheral to what you're watching, really. I mean, of course, hours over 2 years of work, lots of work, but the amount of skill and craftsmanship that's nothing to do with you. You can sit back and go, this is great, cause without meaning yourself at all, because it's just, every frame is packed full of such wit and invention and genuine brilliance.
The Grinch.